Okay, let's just dive right in. The world of travel hasn't just changed a little bit, it has been completely turned on its head. That line between work and vacation, it's basically disappeared. And for property hosts like you, this isn't some problem to solve. It's honestly one of the biggest opportunities we've seen in years. So I want you to ask yourself this question right now. Just picture your own property in your head. Is it really ready for this new world of work? Because believe me, the guests of today, and definitely the guests of tomorrow, are looking for something completely different. And that something different actually has a name, Bleisure. It's pretty much exactly what it sounds like, a mix of business and leisure. Now, the phrase you need to pay attention to here is fastest growing segment. This isn't just some niche trend or a buzzword. It's a massive shift in the market. It's creating a whole new type of guest who is way more valuable than your typical tourist. So who is this new guest, really? What makes them tick? They are definitely not your average weekend vacationer. And understanding their mindset, that's the key to unlocking this whole opportunity. Okay, let's break this person down. We're generally talking about professionals, maybe between 25 and 45 years old. And here's the kicker. They're not booking for a couple of nights. No, they're booking for weeks, sometimes even months at a time. Their number one priority isn't just a comfy bed anymore, it's a functional, professional home office. And for you, the host, this is absolute gold. It means stable income and way lower turnover costs. Think about it. Fewer cleanings, less marketing hassle, just more predictable revenue in your pocket. So, it's pretty simple, right? If their top priority is a great workspace, then our top priority has to be building one. This is, without a doubt, the single most important feature that's going to make your property stand out from the crowd. And this slide just captures the whole shift in thinking perfectly. The old way of doing things, shoving a tiny little desk into a dark corner and calling it a day, that's a booking killer for this crowd. It just won't fly. The new model is a dedicated private productivity zone. We're talking a real ergonomic chair they can actually sit in for hours, a proper desk, and fantastic lighting. This isn't just an amenity anymore, it's an essential utility. And speaking of utilities, let's talk tech. For a digital nomad or a remote worker, the internet isn't a luxury, it's like oxygen. If it's spotty or unreliable, their whole trip and their ability to actually work is a total failure. This means you need fast, reliable internet, probably with extenders to cover the whole property, plus tons of charging points. Seriously, think of it as the digital plumbing of your rental. It has to work. Now let's get super specific, because just saying you have fast internet is vague and means nothing. The new standard, the absolute bare minimum you should be offering, is 50 megabits per second for downloads. And here's the real pro tip. Don't just say it's fast. Go run a speed test. List the exact numbers, upload and download, right there in your profile, and guarantee it. This one little detail builds instant trust and will set you miles apart from almost everyone else. But of course, it's not all about work. That's the whole leisure part of Bleisure, right? The properties that really win are the ones designed to help guests switch seamlessly from work mode to relaxation mode. So how do you actually do that? Well, think about having flexible spaces. A dining table that's big and sturdy enough to double as a meeting space. Smart storage is huge, so their work gear doesn't spill over into their vacation space. A guaranteed quiet zone for important video calls? That's non-negotiable. And honestly, even simple touches like leaving a yoga mat in a closet or setting up a partnership with a local gym show that you get it. You understand their need to decompress. Okay, so you've done the work, you've built the perfect Bleisure-friendly space. Now what? How do you make sure the right people, these high-value guests, actually find your listing? Let's talk marketing. It's really a simple 3-step plan. First, your photos have to scream perfect remote workspace. Lead with a shot of that amazing office setup with the ergonomic chair and natural light. Second, like we just talked about, detail your tech specs. Put that 50 Mbps speed right in the headline. And third, you have to incentivize the behavior you want. Offer really attractive weekly and monthly discounts that make booking a longer stay a total no-brainer. And this quote right here just nails it. This is a vital strategy. You have to change your keywords. You're not just competing with other beach rentals anymore. You're now targeting a global community of people searching for things like digital nomad havens or long-term remote work stays. You gotta think like your guest and use the exact words they're typing into the search bar. So let's wrap this up by pulling back and looking at the big picture. All these changes, they aren't just little tweaks to your listing. This is a fundamental investment in the long-term health and profitability of your rental business. Now, catering to these guests does mean a slight shift in how you operate. Think flexible, automated check-ins for someone who might arrive late after a long workday. Instead of deep cleans every few days, maybe it's a weekly light cleaning service for long-term stays. Proactive maintenance is so important. You can't have the Wi-Fi go down in the middle of a big presentation. You really become less of a simple host and more of a local guide for their entire work-life experience. And this table is so important because it completely redefines what success even looks like. You're shifting from a business model based on high nightly rates for short, frantic stays to one focused on stable, predictable monthly income. The most important amenity is no longer the swimming pool, it's the internet speed. And the best reviews you can get will be the ones that say, "This place was perfect for remote work." It's a much more resilient, less stressful business model. So let's be crystal clear. Adapting your property for the Bleisure traveler isn't about chasing some fleeting trend. It's about aligning your business with the undeniable future of how people travel and work. It just creates a more stable, more profitable, and way more resilient business that's truly built to last. And that really brings us to the final question I want to leave you with. Take a good, hard look at your rental property. Is it designed for the tourist of yesterday, the person who completely disconnected for a week? Or is it built to welcome the traveler of tomorrow, the one who seamlessly blends work, life, and adventure? Because the answer to that question is going to determine your success for years to come.